Hello everyone, welcome to another Fortnite video. I know it's been a little while since I did one. I'm exactly 25 tiers higher than I was last time, so tier 50. This is just a quick little locker showcase just to show you how far I've come. Today I'm going to be doing box PvP with Redd1c just as a little short, fun video. Redd1c sadly doesn't have his mic because, well, he's not in a place to record audio right now, but he still said he'd be down to play. So this is my own custom map. I don't have a code yet. So I'm just going to be showing you some gameplay. Most of it's going to be sped up with my voiceover. Some of it's going to be the actual length. So yeah. Alright, round one. Here we go. So, I do play on Switch. Like Nintendo Switch. And when I film, I play on PlayStation. Which is why sometimes I struggle. Which is why playing box PvP is helpful for me to kind of get my aim down and everything. But yeah, box PvP is a lot of fun to play, especially with people you know. Which is why I decided to play it, and boom. First game is mine. I'm hoping to win. I did not mean to use this good emo. So this is where it starts getting sped up. I don't know why. When it speds up, this takes just as long as it does when it's not sped up. I was really contemplating speeding up or not because it looks really fast. I didn't know if it was too fast or not, but I felt like if I didn't speed it up then the video would be too long, but when I did speed it up it might be too fast, but I figured this speed wouldn't be too bad because if I could watch and understand it, then hopefully you guys could do the same. But yeah, my goal for this video was just to have box PvP fun with Redd1c and to kind of talk about Fortnite changes, what's happening, what's going on. So as we enter round 3, something new Fortnite added was the Firefly jar, and I have not used it yet. I have not been able to find it. Redd1c tried to teach me how to use it, and I still haven't been able to understand how to use it fully yet. But from what I can tell, it's supposed to be pretty cool, setting people on fire. I don't really know. This is when Redd1c tricked me. I forgot that he could walk on his own damage traps, and then boom, I died. But yeah, they had the Firefly jar, which is pretty cool. But I think the cooler thing is the Aquaman challenge. The Aquaman challenge is we are about to experience our third one this week on Thursday, and from that, I believe we are getting either the back bling or the Trident pickaxe. And the Trident pickaxe, I'm super excited for. I think it'll look really good with the Aquaman skin. I think Aquaman will be a skin I see a lot of people using because it looks just really, really clean. And I think that is the reason why the Aquaman skin is a great addition to the Battle Pass. Personally, last season with Deadpool, I felt like Deadpool didn't really fit in with the whole theme. Other than the fact that he's Deadpool, he didn't really have any relevance there. Meanwhile, Aquaman, he is a great, seriously, he is a great skin to include. The season's based around water. We have new places popping up. The only thing that could be better is if maybe the yacht was replaced with Atlantis or something like that. That would be get rid of Deadpool and just completely introduce Aquaman. I think that'd be really cool to see an Atlantis themed place. Maybe we could have Aquaman themed colors or something. I think that the yacht without anything else on it, just the fact that it's still Deadpool themed and Deadpool is just holding a trident. I mean, as much as I love it for all the loot it gives, doesn't really have any relevance. Oh, this was one of my favorite plays in the entire game. Just got him right there. Anyway, what I was saying about the yacht is the yacht's really cool, but we're in a new season. The yacht right now has no purpose, and Aquaman fits the theme so much better. We should just already have Atlantis. I'm hoping week 5 when we get the Aquaman skin. That week is when we will get an Aquaman theme POI, like how we got, I don't know when the yacht came out for Deadpool, but I believe it's around the time we got the Deadpool skin. So I'm hoping we get that same effect with Aquaman or Arthur Curry. Next thing, the map is supposed to be draining. From what I heard, this season's map is a lot different than last season. This season is supposed to have a map that drains. Last season we saw some changes in the places where people turned ghosts and stuff, people turned shadow, all that fun stuff, but really, I think the coolest thing is that, from what I've heard, the map will eventually start draining and the water level will go down. It won't be a gradual thing. Like, it won't be every day the water slowly sinks or drains, but more of a every so often, like every week or other week, we will lose a chunk of the water that's flooding the map. I'm excited for that. I think that having a map that drains out. One sec, this is Redd1c said his controller wasn't working and he couldn't move. He was just stuck on an emote screen. This is one of the best box PvP rounds ever. That was fun. Anyway, the map is supposed to drain really, really slowly, and well, not really slowly. I mean, like big chunks over time. So big chunks in slow amount of times, and then we will have a regular map, and that brings a lot of questions for next season. Like, how will next season work with the drained water if everything's based around having water? How would you, like, no sweat insurance is gonna play a part in next season, I guess, because you're still gonna have the no sweat insurance stuff unless they get rid of it. And at that point, if you get rid of the no sweat insurance, then it brings the question about what's gonna be next. We've had water, in the past we've had lava, we've had ice. We're not adding in wind anytime soon, and the map is already Earth, so we've covered like the main few things that could happen to the island. There were earthquakes, we had the flood, the map was covered in lava, it's covered in snow. We had the major stuff. The only thing I can think of would be maybe acid rain as another crazy effect to the island. Like, if acid rain came and started slowly taking away, I think. We already had a meteor, and the Marauders are bringing their own meteors, so maybe there could be a live event where the Marauders, they take down the map, like, their meteors strike, a bunch of them strike, and it's up to Jules, Kit, and Ocean to take down all the Marauders to save the map or something like that. And I don't want to be the person that says it, but apparently, potentially, the season's named all around water. Kraken event has been speculating since long, long ago. This would be the season for them to do it. I just think that this season is probably going to be a shorter season because there's not a lot to experience, and if the map is supposed to drain, then it's probably going to drain when it's supposed to drain. What I mean by that is the last season got extended by a lot. This season is supposed to end, I think, August 27th. And I have very high hopes I have a very strong feeling that the map will end when it's supposed to end. Or not the map, the season will end when the season's supposed to end. Because this season doesn't have a bunch of questions. The last season had a bunch of questions about what's happening, what's going on to the map, what is Midas planning, what's going to happen when the Doomsday device hits. This season, I don't really think there are any questions by anyone. The agency was taken over by Jules. Midas is dead, even though he died in the most anticlimactic way possible. Midas is dead, so that rules out that. There's no real secret plans. Eternal Night isn't really important other than the fact that she is a really cool tier 100 skin. The only thing I can think of would be if Jules was planning something, but we already know that Jules isn't planning anything too crazy. So this season, there's, I think, a lot of minor stuff's gonna happen. Like, we're gonna get the car update, which isn't necessarily minor, because we've been expecting it for the whole, like, thing, and I take back what I said earlier, this was my favorite round. That play I just did, that was my favorite thing. But this season, we're gonna get the car update. They showed that in the trailer, where we're gonna get to drive cars, whether it's in regular mode or if it's in LTM. Either one will be pretty cool. We're gonna get the map to drain. We already have rideable sharks. Technically, we can't really ride the sharks, but we have a rideable shark in some sense. So I think that because of all this, as sad as it sounds, I think the seasons for Fortnite are gonna go back. We're not gonna get as many delays in new seasons. They're gonna go back to regular seasons. We're gonna go back to the 3 months or so, or 2 months or whatever, in 10 weeks. We're gonna go back to small updates, like in chapter 1 or chapter 2, when it first hit, not a lot of people liked it because there were no real updates. I think we're going to go back to getting minor updates every so often and not getting a whole lot with this season, purely because I feel like this season is a small little way for Epic Games to hint at future stuff without giving it away, if that makes sense. This season, there's not a lot going on, and that gives Epic Games a lot of room to plan for Season 4 of Chapter 2, instead of sticking with Chapter 3, or Season 3 of Chapter 3. And with that little theory done, the game is over. I managed to win, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am at 64 subscribers at the time of making this video. We're not so close, but we are on a road to 100. If you could subscribe, that would help the channel out a lot. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye.